Four sides rise for the national anthems. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands. The lineups, we can have a look at them now. Got things underway. Chance! Memphis Depay passes it through. He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Lobs it in gently. Goes for goal! They've scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
The Netherlands grab an early lead. Good start. Looks like a good ball through. Is it in? Smart save. Looks to slip it through. Boots it upfield. And it's Memphis Depay. Tries a through ball. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
And out to safety. Battles to win it back. The Netherlands are already ahead, the perfect start.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
So what now? Knocks it towards the front. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Out wide to the right. Memphis Depay. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Thrust towards the front line. Back of the net!
Unbelievable.
Two to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
The Netherlands get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He can get that clear. Now the cross. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now the pass. Heads it! Defence has got rid of that. Away from immediate danger. Tries the route one option. Lofted into the middle. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Passes it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Timely intervention. Gets up to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the through ball is intercepted. Looks like a good ball through. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay tries lifting it over. Gets it into the middle. Goes long and forward. Out to the left it goes. Played out to the wing. Turns and goes back. Top save! That shot was travelling. Clears it out of harm's way. He's gone for it! And the follow-up? Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Pumps it upfield. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
The Netherlands will be asked to reproduce something similar to that first half performance after the restart. They've asserted an authority and they really shouldn't complicate things from here.
The Netherlands sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Cuts it out. Looks to slip it through. Going for goal! Memphis Depay plays it out to the flank. Steered out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Tries a through ball. Japan keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Another piece of really good defending. They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Memphis Depay versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Hoists it high. Goes long. Great ball, now the shot! It's come loose. And oh! Oh, extraordinary.
I think he's having trouble coming to terms with missing a golden opportunity. That may weigh quite heavily.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Memphis Depay. Pumps it forwards.
Japan have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And the finish! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Memphis Depay. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looks like a good ball through. What a save! Terrific reactions! Really well taken goal. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Can he score? He's put it wide.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Forward it goes. Surely a shot. Gets good distance on it. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Header! No mistake! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Japan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Aimed long and direct. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Plays it into the channel. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. In it comes. He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Now the pass. Aimed forward. Spreads it wide. A chance! Has a swing at it! Oh, that is an awful miss. Who's going to make this theirs? 4 added minutes on the board. Played out to the wing. Gone for a throw-in. Good idea, just poorly executed. Looks to slip it through. He's had a go! Oh, outstanding save. And that is that. The Netherlands, winners of a no contest, they just swamped their opponents in superior quality. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think when you score with your first effort and goal, there's a good chance